Hi, this is Yolanda from vanveenbulbs.com. In this segment, we're going to talk about how to design and prepare a flower bed. Now, you don't need a large area to have a flower bed. You can have just a small strip next to your parking area. If you can take away from what you've got already, then you can create a new garden area almost anywhere. It can be between the sidewalk and the house. It can be between the street and a tree. You don't need a large area. You can even create a garden area on a deck or even on a patio. So you don't need a lot of space. So first off, try to decide how much space you can sacrifice. You have only so much area on your property, and raised beds are a great way to use a little bit of space very well. So you don't need a lot of space to make a raised flower bed. You can use rocks, you can use wood, you can use recycled materials, you could use pretty much anything you want as a border. And I always work above what I already have. So when I'm preparing a flower bed, there's not a lot of preparation outside of setting aside the area, putting some cloth down. So I use all weed barrier cloth so that the weeds don't come up and so that gophers and moles don't come up. And then I just put some compost on top of that, and then make sure it's about 6 inches deep, and then voila, I have a beautiful bed to work with. And there are so many easy options. You can plant things in shade or you can plant them in sun. And so when I'm preparing my flower bed, I lay down my soil and I have a certain area. And I try to remember what the most visible side is going to be. And on that side, I'm going to put my shortest plants. And then right in the middle, I'll put some medium plants. And if there's a side of the bed that no one's really looking at because it's next to the house, we're going to put tall things in the back. For example, this bed right here is in the hot, full sun. A lot of plants might just fry in the heat of the summer. But we saw a beautiful display at the Oregon Gardens where they had canna-durbans all the way along the back, and they can get like 8 feet tall. They're dark burgundy foliage. So I'm going to put that in the back. And then I'm going to put some grasses and all types of pineapple lilies and some irises in the middle section, so more of a medium size. And then in the front, I'm going to put all kinds of ground covers, probably more succulents and small flower bulbs, so that I've got tulips, pushkinias, cheonodoxas, little lilies, maybe even colored calla lilies blooming in the front part of it. And that way I can enjoy every minute of the year in this bed. Never forget to add something that's going to show interest in the winter when everything else dies back, because my cannas are going to die back. So by putting some grasses in here, maybe a few shrubs, and I'm probably going to add some more Buddhas. I love my collection of Buddhas and different kinds of goddesses. And I'm just going to add a few, nothing too big because it's not a large bed. And that way I'll have a beautiful bed, and it's ever changing. So I can always change and add to what I've already put in here. And that's the glory of gardening. It's all about you, and it's your garden, and you can change anything anytime that you want.